letters that can bring you unbearable suffering. And I'm not talking about IRS or STD. I'm talking about PMS!
You want to know what love is? I'll tell you, it's really quite simple, you know? It's kind of like, gotta find my baby, gotta hold him tight, gotta grab some afternoon delight. Skyrockets in flight, afternoon delight. Oh, afternoon delight. Shit, oxycodone, yes.
I would have came here on time, except I couldn't stop looking up at the moon. Babe, you should have seen it. It was so fucking amazing. It was so big and so bright and orange. I had to go up to the roof and see it. It was like one of those kind of moons that you see on one of those movies about California or the Wild Wild West, baby. You should have seen it. And I know when I was looking at it, I was thinking about you. You probably so heated at me, waiting for me at the apartment. But I couldn't get myself to leave.
Waiting here so long. I've read every single one of these magazines. Looks like I have shampoo all over again. Ryan, is that you? Yes, it's me, Kate. No, it wasn't sure that was you either. That's what comes of letting Booch in the air get to our hair, I suppose. I've been sitting here forever just waiting for Anu to undo some of the damage Booch did. I mean, what is this? This side comes only to my left ear and this side goes all the way down to my collarbone? No, I wanted to say to Boochie, if you insist on being an artiste, well, why don't you go to Palm Beach and do oil portraits? Oh, no. Of course you'll never actually talk to him. Can you imagine what a hair was looking like?
Mother? Oh, where you think I'm at, huh? I'm not supposed to have any patience to reach the end of, Mother? You think I'm crazy about the warehouse? You think I'm in love with the continental shoemakers? You think I want to spend 55,000 years down there in that Cellar interior with floors and tubes? Or I'd rather somebody pick up a cold wire and batter my brains to go my morning, but I go. For $65 a month, I give up all that I dream of doing, being out. And you say self, think a while. Listen, self is what I thought of, Mother, can I be where it is? Come on!
What have you done to me? What did you do to your boys? No, fuck you! You know what I feel when I see a beggar on the street? I'm gonna kick him in his face. I'm gonna beat him to death, because that's me. That clear weight on my fucking cup. But that's over. Because I stopped stealing, and I stopped setting fires, and I stopped breaking windows. And now I'm gonna stop waiting for you to reach down to me, to touch my face, to kiss my wounds. It's been a kind of silence falling between us, like a long drop into sharp rocks. For a long time now, it's been my way. I've been waiting for something. Words. Words, I guess, some words. Do I have the words even now?
You shall have none, my lord. Neither shall you pledge her. No, now, mistress, your own mischievous treachery have killed you. You are but dead. If you have any grace, pray. This woman, the think of malice, had privately corrupted me with the promise of marriage, to poison my lord while she might laugh at his confusion of his marriage day. I promised her fair. But I knew what my reward should have been. So now I fit her a just payment in her own coin. As for life, there is no hope. Think not of it.
That's the very same group of hate mongers, the very same that almost eliminated an entire nation of people off the face of this earth. And that's what your cigarettes are doing now, killing people.
What are you looking at? Never seen a black woman in a suit before? Oh, I talk a lot of shit, don't I? Bitch! There. Now we can be friends. I am LaShawn Lee, and you are obviously bored and have nothing better else to do with your time, otherwise you wouldn't be here, right? I'm always like this when I start a new job. I think it has something to do with that time of the month. You see, I always start before my period instead of after my period, and I know it shouldn't make a difference since it's going to come regardless, but for some reason I always feel so much better after it's been here than when it's on its way.
I don't enjoy hurting anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. My parents, Sharon and Dave, generous or worthy, all I ever wanted was a ballerina Barbie in her pretty pink tutu. My birthday, I was 10. You know what it got me? A Malibu Barbie. This is not what I wanted. That is not who I was. I was a ballerina. Gracious. I bet he did. To every inch of his manhood. But everybody knows that Daddy schools you. But what they don't know is that you like it. You like it. You like it. You like
Getting the mood on change.
I remember when I was 13, my aunt, her husband, and their children. I don't like calling them my cousins because they were the bad part of the family. You know, the ones that was always on welfare. Get Section 8 and still lose their apartment even though the rent was only $18 a month. Yeah, that part of the family. The cousins that always look dirty even after they wash up. The one cousin that pissed in your bed until they were 15. And every time they come around, you gotta put your good stuff up because you know they steal. Yeah. those cousins.
It's you, baby!
We have our 30-second winner. Our first set winner will compete in our Super Bowl. It's at the end of the year. We're all the winners from every month compete, so it's a pretty big deal. So please welcome to the stage. Give me a drum roll as I announce our first set winner.